Howdy folks, this is Checkers, and this of course is Morous Goes to Oblivion, episode 51, and we are starting out here in the Imperial City, and I will turn it over to Morous, the High Elf. Alright, yes, well, we've just talked with Boris here in the Luther Broad boarding house, and now, if I recall correctly, we are going back to the Arcane University to visit Tamina, who I believe last we met when we were researching black soul stones. Tamina really does keep track of the darker things in Cyrodiil, doesn't she? Alright, let's see here. That's the Praxographical Center. Yes, the Mystic Archives. Here we are. Tamina. Hi there.
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you?
Well, you see, I need some information about the Mythic Dawn.
You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults. Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Mainkar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right.
Well, you see, I found one of their books on a fellow who no longer needed it.
Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then?
Something like that. In actuality, though, I need to find the Mythic Dawn.
Find them, eh? I won't poke my nose any further. Official business and all that. I'm used to working with the Blades. Don't worry. Say no more.
Know what I mean?
In any case, finding them won't be easy. I've studied Mainkar Cameron's writings a bit myself. At least those that I could find. It is clear from the text that Mainkar Cameron's commentaries come in 4 volumes, but I've only ever seen the first 2 books. I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. Finding the shrine is the first test. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentaries.
I see. And where do you think I can find these books?
Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2. Treat it gently, if you please.
Of course.
As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try first edition over in the Market District.
The Market
Vintius,
District, you
the
say?
proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an idea of where to locate those books.
Excellent. I shall be on my way then. Thank you kindly, Tamina. And
It was so nice chatting with you. Be sure to let me know how your hunt for the Mythic Dawn turns out.
I will. Alright, let's see here. Off shopping, it seems. Let's see, Imperial City Market District. Running around, dressed as a member of the Kvatch Guard. Have you committed any crimes? What? Who?
I can't make up my mind about the prophet in Anvil.
Feel like
Is it
rousting
truly
people.
the holy
You there.
Or just a lunatic
Have you committed crimes?
exalting the tragedy at
The city of
chapel
Kvatch
Bethesda?
demands to know.
Go on.
Alright, let's see here. First edition. And into the store we go. Alright then. Here we are. Fintius, why, you're just the fellow we're looking
Go
for.
ahead, please.
I'm looking for books known as the Mysterium Xarxes.
You must be referring to Mainkar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. A common mistake.
I see.
It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find.
Yes, well, that doesn't help, as I actually need the 3rd and 4th volumes.
I happen to have a copy of Volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order. Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwinas would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up. So sorry I can't help you.
I see. And who exactly is this Gwinas?
I don't know him personally, but he was very eager to get his hands on Volume 3 of Cameron's commentaries. Came all the way from Valenwood.
Did he now?
As a matter of fact, he's already late for his appointment to pick up the book. Feel free to wait for him if you want to speak to him yourself.
Yes, speak. That's funny. What about Volume 4?
I wish I had one, but I have never even seen a copy.
All right, let's take a look at what we might be able to do here. So these are good and these are bad. So here and here and here and there.
What nonsense.
And
what
bad.
Nonsense.
This, bad, good.
Where'd you get that? That's good.
Okay.
Don't try to manipulate me.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, this is unfortunate. Rotate.
That's just talk.
And then here and there.
What a great story.
And 39 gold pieces for a little bit of bonus.
Well,
sure.
It's not bad.
Now, about Volume 3 again.
I'd like to help you, but the cost... I would have to try to obtain another copy for Gwinas, not to mention his disappointment if he found out.
I see. And you really did intend to live through this day, did you?
Looking for some reading material? You've come to the right place.
See. Document of puerile banter. That's quite a document. That is really, truly quite a document. Just going to take a quick look through. Alright, well, there are, I believe, a couple of things we could do. We could wait, or we could see if perhaps we can get him to lose a little bit of interest in us. Yes, a little bit further. Maybe you should come up here to be sure I'm not making any trouble. Excellent. Now, all you need to do is stay right there for a moment. No, that didn't help. Basement. We could get into there quite easily. We could get around him, but... Yes, I often walk around like that. Gwinas.
I'm here for my book, Mankar Cameron's Commentaries, Volume 3.
Of course, here you go. Keep us in mind for any future needs.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't tell you how long I've been looking for this book.
I haven't been looking very long at all, but it seems I've found it.
Yes?
You there, wood elf. Let's see how you feel.
Go ahead.
Really, 50. No, better, better. These two are good, these two are bad, so here...
You've got a point.
Here, here, and here.
I doubt you really mean that.
Here, 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 and there.
That's enough.
All right, let's see here. Here,
I won't...
Here, here, and there.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
This, this...
I doubt you really mean that.
This, and that.
That's enough.
All right. Now... This book, the Commentaries Volume 3, why don't you tell me about it, Gwinas?
Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That book is mine.
I see. Well, you know, I would like to buy it from you. You might find the cost just worth your life.
It isn't for sale. You'll have to find a copy somewhere else.
I see. Well, tell me about this Mythic Dawn cult, would you?
The Mythic Dawn? Are you... I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult.
You know, you're in way over your head, Gwinas.
I beg your pardon? You presume to tell me about Daedric cults? I'll have you know that I visited the shrine of Sheogorath during the Festival of the Mad.
Yes, I can tell by your
I've
outfit.
spoken with Hermaeus Mora beneath the full moons.
Oh, please. No, you have not. You do realize they killed the Emperor, you fool.
What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones?
Yes.
You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Mankar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even.
Yes,
But to murder the Emperor, Mara preserve us.
And you were working with them, weren't you, Gwinas? Perhaps some of your guilt might be assuaged if you gave me the book.
Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots. Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business.
You know, I also need the 4th book, Gwinas. Tell me where to find it.
You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
You may go. You have your life. For now. For now. I wonder how long now will last.
Afternoon.
How goes it?
Been
I
better.
suppose it depends
How
on
about
how
you?
soon we could get
Hello.
Gwinas alone. I don't like leaving loose
The
ends.
Last of the Daedra have been
Last of
driven
And
out.
Gwinas is a bit of a loose
So I heard.
end.
Safe travel.
Well,
BC.
you know. Like I said, loose ends, always a problem. And what a perfect place for you, Gwinas. Why is there always someone else around when you don't need them to be? Oh. Well... We don't need witnesses, and we certainly don't need witnesses of the Imperial Guard. But we also don't need Gwinas, so just a little stroll around this marvelous tower, and Gwinas is almost certainly headed somewhere quiet. Yes, I like this. The witnesses are dwindling. Well, that is not going to work. They really do have guards everywhere, don't they? That one's flashy. I wonder if Gwinas has a home. Yes, don't just stop there, Gwinas. Go somewhere. Quiet, dark, and
Well
unobserved. Well, while he's doing that, let's see what we've acquired. A dancing fire. That's not what we're looking for, but just wanted to be sure we've gotten the benefit of it. Mythic Dawn Commentaries 2. Well, we've read one. Destruction skill increased. That's nice. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes, Book 2 by Mankar Cameron. Whosoever findeth this document, I call him brother. Answers are liberations where the slaves of Malbeage that came to know Numantia cast down their jailer king Maztiak, which the Xerxes Mysterium calls the Arcane Maztiak, whose carcass was dragged through the streets by his own bone walkers, and whose flesh was opened on rocks thereon, and those angels who loved him no longer did drink from his honeyed ichors, screaming, "Let all know free will, and do as they will." Your coming was foretold, my brother, by the Lord Dagon in his Book of Razors. You are to come as idols drop away from you one by one. You are exalted in the eyes that have not yet set on you. You, swain too well-traveled, too shattered of mantles, you, brother, are to sit with me in paradise and be released of all unknowns. Indeed, I shall show you his book and its foul and many-feathered rubric, so that you can put into symbols what you already know. The sphere of destruction is but the milk of the enslaved. I fault not your stumbling, for they are expected and given grace by the oils. I crave not your downfalls, though without them you might surpass me, even in the coming earth of all infinities. Lord Dagon wishes you no ills but the momentous, and as he wants, you must want, and so learn from the pages of God this, the ritual of want. Whisper to the earth, and earth, where the meddlers take no stones except to blood, as blood is blood, and to the cracking of bone, as bone is bone, and so to crack and answer and fall before the one and one. I call you dragon as brother and king, hides of Drew, 7 and 7 draught of oil, 1 and 1 circles drawn by wet debellities, 3 concentric, and let their lower blood fall where it may. A birth watched by blackbirds, hearth fire first, incant the following, when your hearing becomes blurred. Enraptured, he who finally goes unrecorded, recorded the slaves that without knowing turn the wheel, enslaved all the children of the Arubis as it is. Orbis as it is. Yes, well, all right. That's the second volume, now volume 3. Our illusion skill has increased. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes, Book 3 by Mankar Cameron. The tower touches all the mantles of heaven, brother novitiates, and by its apex one can be as he will, more, be as he was, and yet changed for all else on that path, for those that walk after. This is the third key of Numantia, and the secret of how mortals become makers, and makers back to mortals. The bones of the wheel need their flesh, and that is mankind's heirloom. Oathbreakers beware, for their traitors run through the mimic paths, runner dogs of the prolix gods. The dragon's blood have hidden ascension in 6,000 years of ethereal labyrinth, which is arena, which they yet deny is oathbound. By the book, take this key and pierce the divine shell that encloses the mantle takers, the skin of gold, scarab albrex. Woe to the oathbreakers! Of the skin of gold, the Xerxes Mysterium says, be fooled not by the forlorn that ride astray the roadway, for they lost faith, and this losing was caused by the Aedra, who would know no other planets, whereby the words of Lord Dagon instruct us to destroy these faithless, eat or bleed, dry the gone forlorn, and gain that small will that led them to walk the path of godhood at the first. Spit out or burn to the side that which made them delay. Know them as the Nenoli. Every new limb is paid for by the underknown. See, brother, and give not more to the Hydra. Reader, you will sense a shadow choir soon. The room you are in right now will grow eyes and voices. The candle or spell light you read this by will become gateways for the traitors I have mentioned. Scorn them and fear not. Call them names, call out their base natures. I, the Mankar of stars, am with you, and I come to take you to my paradise, where the tower traitors shall hang on glass racks until they smile with a new revolution. That is your ward against the Minoli. They run blue through noise and shine only when the earth trembles with the eruption of the newly mantled. Tell them, go! Gartak al-Nem! God is come! Numi mora! Num dale nem. Once you walk in the mythic, it surrenders its power to you. Myth is nothing more than first wants, unutterable truth. Ponder this while searching for the fourth key. Understood laws of the archinature will fall away like heat. First tower dictate, render the mutant bound where he may do no more harm. As god of the mundus alike shall be his progeny, split from their divine sparks. We are 8, time 8 exarchs. Let the home of Padome see us as sole exit. Kim, those who know it can reshape the land. Witness the home of the Red King once jungled. He that enters paradise enters his own mother, e almaruma. The orbis endeth in all ways. Endeth, we seek through our dawn. All endeth. Falter now and become one with the wayside. Orphans that feed me, follow, and I shall adore you from inside. My first daughter ran from the Dagonite road. Her name was Ruma, and I ate her with no bread, and made another which learned, and I loved that one. And blackbirds formed her twin behind all time. Starlight is your mantle, brother. Wear it to see by, and add its light to paradise. All right,
Have you
now.
heard about Kvatch? They
Well,
say that Daedra came from Oblivion and burned the whole city to the ground.
I don't know if we're actually going to have the opportunity to
Indeed.
eliminate this loose end, at least not now.
I
I
have heard
don't
things
like
are bad.
leaving loose ends. Let's see, he did also mention a note. What note? Note to Gwinas. Gwinas, your interest in the writings of the Master has been noted. You are taking the first steps towards true enlightenment. Persevere, and you may yet join the exalted ranks of the Chosen. If you wish to continue further down the path of dawn, you will need the 4th volume of the Master's Commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes. It can be obtained only from a member of the Order of the Mythic Dawn. As your designated sponsor, I will pass on my copy to you, if I deem you worthy. Study the first 3 volumes of the Master's writings. Look for the hidden meaning in his words as best as you are able. When you are ready, come to the sunken sewers under the Elven Gardens in the Imperial City. Come alone. Follow the main tunnel until you reach the room with the table and chair. Sit down. I will meet you there and give you what you desire. The sponsor.
The Telvanni do their best to close the gates,
Well.
but it is to no avail.
This is most
Oh,
disturbing.
move on,
We
Nord.
can only...
Let's see here. I suppose we could just go and leave Gwinas to Gwynneth. Gwynis,
Farewell.
the fellow in the red robe, to his life. Although he is moving again, he could be going somewhere dark and quiet. Gwynis, where do you go? The Tiber Septim Hotel. I wonder if he has a room here.
For you today.
Excellent, Gwynis. Why don't you just retire for the evening? Well... No, don't come near me. Don't engage in any conversations. Just go off. Of course he's going to talk to someone else.
They say that slavery has been abolished.
You know, you just can't get good victims anymore.
Against the slave trade and freed the beast folk from servitude.
Seriously.
Seems that these are turbulent times in the land of the Dunmer.
Yes.
Seeing you.
I'm
Now,
listening.
just go on upstairs. Find...
What's
No.
going on with you?
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago.
I could just kill them all.
Horrid beasts.
Well, most of them I don't know anything about, so... Let's see. Perhaps Gwynneth will just... Go up the stairs, Gwynneth. Yes, go find your room. Time for a long and quite eternal nap. All right, I guess we can just stand here awkwardly. It seems to be the thing to do in this place. And this one has banished himself into the corner. Some sort of punishment. Fine, we'll come back at some point, hopefully, and kill Gwynis. What is this place? The Tiber Septim Hotel. In the meanwhile, what is this? Something green this way comes.
You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out?
Well, I have met with Tamina.
Like I said, she's one of the brains over at the Arcane University. Supposed to know everything there is to know about Daedric cults.
Yes, I'm telling you... Oh, never mind, Boris. I know about a meeting.
This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that 4th book, then. If Tarmina is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well.
That's frightening. All right, where are we going, Boris?
Follow me.
Yes,
I know
yes.
how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
All right, let's go, man. Otherwise, I'm going to go back and kill Gwinas. It's really something I have on my to-do list, and I don't want to let it slide. Way to keep the weapon and shoes subtle there, Boris. No, I'm totally not a member of the Blades. I just didn't have any other clean shoes. And I, found it was either this sword or a lightsaber. And, you know, I prefer a heavy blade, so... Boris, just keep walking. We are not subtle, you know, you and I doing this. We are not. Although I suppose I could just claim I'm a member of the Kvatch God. Here to, roust you. Yes, I like that word, roust. Let's roust. Do I have to also take this little divot in our path? Yes, all right. Okay, so down here into the sewers. All right, let's see here.
Look out!
What? What now? Oh. Well, you got that rat. You certainly did. I think we shall pause here, however, in the starlight and try and keep Boris from too much trouble, and we will pick up in our journey next time. Boris and I will just make a little bit of camp here. I'm sure there's a bit of time before the meeting. I would like to say thank you for joining us on our journey here, and I will turn this over now to Checkers, the human. Alright, I think we should probably pause here before we get too deep in the sewers. I don't really exactly remember what we're going to do, but it might be a little bit longer than I currently am anticipating. So we'll be back next time. We are getting closer to the holiday season, so hopefully I will be around for everything and be able to keep putting out our videos, but you know, I may get distracted or things, so have patience with me, guys, and you know, enjoy the holidays. I would like to say thank you for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe even just a little informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe. Thank you kindly if you are already subscribed. Most of all, though, I would like to ask you to please take care.